Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm just giving this barrel a nice coat of oil. I'm just using there it is, Danish oil with a lint-free rag. I'm just applying it with that. I'm just giving it one coat at the moment. I'll probably give it maybe 2 or 3 coats. But yeah, no, it's coming up really well. It brings the grain out, it like feeds the wood and nourishes it, this oil. So that's the original, and that's the oil finished. So yeah, I think it's going to look quite cool. So I will, I'll bring you back at the end. Cheers. Right, there we go guys, so it's just that this first coat of oil really darkened it up, brought all the grain out, looking really good. So it's going to have 3 coats, and then that's pretty much it then it's ready. So this top's come up really well, sanded it all. You can't really see it properly on the camera, but yeah, it's come up really well. It's just turn the light on a minute. There we go, that's better. So you can see now with the light on, all the grains come out really well. You see like these bits here, that's like variations in the oak. So yeah, that's just with the first coat of oil. So I'm just using yeah, just Danish oil, natural, so no pigment or nothing, just clear, just to nourish it and feed it and just bring all the little features out in it. It's going on really well. Just used a lint-free cloth, and just rubbed it in by hand. And yeah, it's really sort of put a bit of life into it now. It's looking really good. So yeah, happy days. So I'll give it another coat tomorrow, 6 hours between each coat. Try and dig a bit of that paint out of there. Just a little bit of paint. It was covered in, it had like a blob of something here, like resin or something, which I managed to sand out. But I don't want to sand it too much, because the more I sand it, the more I'm taking this writing out. So you can see there on that sealer, it's already really thin. We're about to sand it because it had like a big round like blob of I don't know what it was, but it wouldn't scrape off. It was almost like resin or something that was sort of melted on there, which I had to sand off. But yeah, I don't want to sand it anymore, so I'll probably just try and, I don't know, I might try and just get in there and try and gouge it out or something, or just leave it like that. I mean, it's not too bad. But yeah, other than that, what's the trouble? The more I sand it, the more I'm going to lose this writing. It's quite deep there. You can see it's still quite notched in there, the writing on this top bit. But down here, where I've sanded it to get that paint off, you see there, it's getting really thin around that C. So yeah, I might just leave that and just give it another coat of oil and try and, what I'll do on the second coat, I'll try and get the oil right down. In fact, I might do that now with a little brush. Just try and get it right in them letters. And get that dust out, or whatever that is. But yeah, so far it's looking good. That's just one coat. So by the time it's had 3 coats on, hopefully it's going to come out really shiny. And then at the end I'll buffer it with a fresh cloth and try and bring the sheen out a little bit. But yeah, other than that, happy days. Alright guys, I'll bring you back. Cheers.